Welcome back. We left it last time with needing to bake our textures into our scene so that it looks better in the free version of Unity. So let's go do that. We're going to Layout, and we need to use a different kind of camera. And the camera we're going to use is the surface baking camera, as we can see here. And if we go into the properties for the camera, we can see that it asks for a mesh and a UV map. So for the meshes that we've got here, we've got ball and the UV map of ball. If you're not sure how to create a UV map, the process is very simple. All we need to do is go into Modeler, and as you can see, here's the ball UV map that's already been created. But let's create a new one just as a test. So we'll say New, say Texture, we've got Atlas, and we'll create, and there you go. It's made exactly the same as that ball one. We don't need this extra one, so I'll just delete it. Now we'll go back into Layout, and we can see that we will create an image based on this, and this is the width and height we're going to work it to. I don't need quite such high resolution, but remember that UV maps are square. Okay, you can see here it's a square, which means that your image resolution needs to be square as well, and it should always be in factors of 2. So we go 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192, etc., etc. So set your width and height settings to the value you want. 1024 is a good middle of the road amount. If you need to pay more close attention to your object, you might want to go higher, or if the object is very detailed, you might want to go higher. We'll try it as it is. We'll hit F9, and you can see it's not taking a very long time to render this image. And there it is. We can see the reflection of the box, the walls, the sky, the other two walls, and the floor. So now all we need to do is save our image, and I've already saved a few here, so we can just cancel that. And then once you've baked all of the objects in your scene, we need to make sure that our objects themselves use those textures. So to do that, we go into Ball, hit the T. For image map, we'll change the projection to UV, UV map to ball, and image to ball again. And we'll hit use. Box, we'll do the same again. UV, box, load image, box. Okay, and room, and this is the one that's going to make the big difference. At the moment there's a gradient on it, so we'll just turn off that gradient, so we've just got a fixed colour, and we'll add a layer, image map, and we'll do the same again. UV map, load image, and I've got two different versions of the image here. This one's at 1024 and this one's at 2048, as we can see, in order to give better definition. Let's try the big version. We do use texture, and we can see that even in an OpenGL view mode, we actually have more colour and life in our scene. We've got the shadows of our objects on the walls, and if we have a look at our ball, we can see that there are reflections in there. Okay, so we've got to remember that surfacing is an object related thing, so you have to save your objects as well as saving your scene. So what we'll do is we'll do a save all process, save all objects. We'll go back to Unity, which will load in our texture baked textures, and we should be able to turn off the light just so that there's only ambient light in the scene. If we hit play, okay, look, it's a bit somber, so maybe we could leave the light on, but we can see the reflections in the ball. Let's come out of there. Just one last thing, just a little, make it look a bit nicer. We'll go into the main camera here, and we can see that the clear flags go to skybox, but there's no skybox involved. So let's add a new asset. Import package, skyboxes, and we want them all. Try again. And then for our camera, we need to component, rendering, add a skybox, which is now here, and we can click on the little selector to choose our skybox, and let's go for Sunny 2. And now, as you can see, when we go into our scene, we now have clouds over our scene, which are adding a little bit of light. So there you go. That's your quick look at Unity and LightWave. Hope it's been of help, and I look forward to seeing what you make with Unity on the forums, because you can build your Unity scene now and build it as a web player so that people can just look at your work on the internet, or you can build standalone exes so that people can just double click on the file and load it up, and they can have a look at what you've done. Okay, good luck with that. Take care. Bye.